Hi, welcome to True Creeps, where the stories are true and the creeps are real. We'll cover stories from grotesque gore to the possibly plausible paranormal, to horrifying history, to tense and terrible true crime, and everything else that goes bump in the night. We're your hosts, Amanda, and I'm Lindsay, and we want you to join us while we creep. We cover mature topics. Listener discretion is advised. Hey everybody, happy Halloween!
Spooky.
Spooky! We are here for just another shorty, our last shorty of our Halloween shorts, if you will. And we're talking about one of our favorite items, haunted objects. We love to find them and tell you about them. So we're here to share them.
As terrifying and hilarious as we can find them.
And honestly, uncomfortable. The first one we're going to talk about is very uncomfortable. Are you ready for the haunted object I have for you?
I'm ready.
You're not.
I'm ready.
Nothing could prepare you for this moment.
Okay, I'm scared. Her face says it all. A lock of hair? What did you look up?
I typed in haunted doll.
And this curl came up with a tooth?
Yes. Yes, this lock of hair and tooth encased in like a little plastic dome with velvet did come up.
Huh.
And it's a woman human tooth per the...
What kind of tooth is that then? Was she a vampire?
I don't know. So this is from Third Eye Haunts on Etsy.
And I want to say it has 44 shop reviews and it looks like it's 5 stars.
Yes. So Audie Carlisle. This is quite an interesting item, isn't it? They say that they originally found it from an old funeral home in Michigan. And basically say, like, you can ask, but we're not going to tell you where it's from. The man who originally owned the funeral home made this object, and the person describes him as strange.
Why? Why would he make this?
I don't know. And that, that is a human tooth. And I'm like, which tooth looks like that?
I don't know.
Just a real quick question. This is an uncomfortable question. I don't think did I already ask you what you thought the sexiest tooth was? Like, if you had to say it, a certain type of tooth was sexy, which one is it?
No, I don't think I've ever been asked that question.
Yeah, well, of course you haven't, because no one else asks this question. Which tooth is your sexy tooth?
I don't think I have one.
No, like the type of teeth, right? You have molars, you have incisors, you have your front teeth.
I mean, I'm not the tooth fairy, so I'm not really into, I like a good smile.
No, if one of them had to be the sexy tooth, which would it be?
What the fuck? What is yours? What?
No, I can't tell you mine. You have to tell me yours, and then I'll tell you.
I don't know. This is a strange, you're like this man, very strange.
I am strange. I know. I need to know, though. Molar, front tooth, incisor. If there's other teeth, I don't know them.
I'm surprised you know that many. I don't know, the front teeth?
The front teeth are the sexy teeth to you?
Sure, yeah.
Between the front teeth, the incisor, and the molars.
What do you want me to say?
I want you to say what literally every other person who I've asked this question to has asked. Every other person has said it's the incisors. And honestly,
yeah. With
less resistance. Most people pause for a second and they're like, oh, the incisor. That's the sexiest of tooth.
Because that's the one that catches your eye, I guess. I mean, I don't know.
Well, and also if you think about when someone does that mouth lip thing, lip lick thing, you know what I mean? I don't think I could ever do it if I wasn't trying to be funny, but I don't think I could ever be that was me being sexy and doing it, by the way. That was what that sound like.
I wish I was doing a screen grab right now. But
okay, you generally go incisor to incisor.
Yeah.
So just imagine if that thing that people did with their mouth was just your front teeth. It doesn't work, right?
I guess, yeah.
Amanda's not even trying right now. She's too busy being concerned on why one of the teeth has to be sexy, and I'm too confused on why it would be the front teeth.
Because that's what you see the most when people smile. You see the front teeth.
But is that what's sexy? It's the sharpness of the incisor. Clearly. But so back to this. So owner of a funeral home in Michigan made this trinket. And again, so what you see is it's basically a piece of, think reddish maroon, purple kind of deal. And it's velvet, but not a thick velvet, a thinner velvet or shorter. I don't know how to describe that. With a lock of dark blonde, medium brown hair in a ringlet that has like a little black band and a tooth that seems too long and too sharp to be human.
Yeah, unknown.
Unknown woman tooth. How is that a human tooth?
If it's turned around, I bet.
Nope.
The pokey part is probably inside the gum, and that part is the tooth. There we go. Yeah.
Oh, that's the root. Okay, yep, that makes sense. I was thinking that was the long part, and I was like, vampires. But okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was hoping, but no.
Yeah. But so, and it's like in a little dome. So it's clearly meant to be preserved.
Yeah.
And so in their listing, they say his name was Nelson and that he would take things as mementos from women who he thought were pretty.
Oh, he killed them.
Yeah. These teeth once belonged to a loved one, and he took their teeth.
Nope, he killed them so that they'd come to the funeral home so he could take things from them. Mystery solved.
Woof. Right? So each piece, when they were selling all of this, was separately auctioned off. And when they were doing the auction, because there was a private estate sale of just these things, right?
Okay.
I know. Bizarre. And so when they had this sale, they tried to figure out the backstory on each one so that people would probably pay more, right?
Yeah.
So I think the seller bought more than one of these and that they were thought that this was more artistic and perhaps that he had a mental illness. I would say that this is a bizarre thing to do with people's pieces.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
To me, mainly because there was no consent. That's my problem. If the family had been that's fine, but it doesn't sound like he was doing that. It sounded like he was being sneaky and saving a lock of hair and a tooth here and a tooth there. And that's not okay.
Yeah.
But so they've said that there's been a lot of strange occurrences with this and that there was a lonely spirit of a woman. And they think that there actually might be two women's spirits attached to it. So then maybe tooth and hair.
I mean, of all things, though, I guess, we're not one to judge, but I want to haunt my one lock of hair, my favorite lock of hair. And I want to haunt this one tooth. Fuck the other teeth, just this one.
But I think we talked about that before. If you're haunting a place where your remains are, if your body's all split up, then you're haunting multiple places. But the person who sold this, they know that you should respect this item. And they even say, this isn't a sideshow circus. Do not demand things from unseen forces and be careful. Because I'm sure there's a lot of people who buy things like this and are okay, now do the thing, right? Because that's why they bought it. And I don't think that would work well. But this person does seem legit. They have 44 shop reviews, 121 sales. Someone had left a review about a cursed necklace that they got.
Interesting.
And first off, and they mean cursed. And they were I've never felt energy like this, and it's not good. I'll keep you updated on my evil necklace. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
So interesting. Very, very interesting, this one. Because not even, to me, it's not, the haunted part of it doesn't even come into play. It's the what it is.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Very strange. Okay, so are you ready? Meet Lene. She's gorgeous.
Hi, Lene. Hi, Lady Lene.
Yeah, Lady Lene, excuse me. She had a little purse, her big hat. Look at her curl. Peep that curl.
Oh, yeah. So give him a explanation of what it is that we're looking at.
Okay, so spiral curls. Brunette, has pearls around her neck, big hat with lace on top, like a goldish dress, Victorian-esque dress, lace purse with gold, gorgeous.
Very ornate doll. It's an ornate doll, but I wouldn't say it's a well-made doll.
What I think a porcelain doll looks like, standard porcelain doll. So anyways, what caught my attention on Lady Lene is that she is 55 years old and a positive psychic spirit.
I'm sorry, can I pause you? Can you say the price of Lady Lene? Because I have to talk about this delivery fee real quick.
Okay, so she's pretty pricey, okay? She knows her worth. She is $300 and her delivery fee is like a ticket on an airplane,
It's $60. Look, you can buy a cloth sack and one of those grabber things for under $50.
Yeah, but then like I don't know how she's arriving, but the seller is Just My Style, and I did see that she seems to have a lot of interesting items. But anyway, so this one says that Just My Style is her third spirit keeper, and she's been wonderful in the home. However, this is where I'm like, oh, she does not get along well with other spirits and pets, so she needs to be an only haunted doll.
It never even occurred to me that you would have to think about whether they do well with other spirits. It's there's a lot of variables and factors at play. More than I would have thought, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. But she's doing wonderful in her home, right? But like this lady seems to sell more haunted items. So I don't know if they maybe keep her in a room separate, you know, like when your dogs don't get along and you have to
Yeah, well,
separate
I'm sure
them.
she's like, she's got to go.
has-
Click on one of the other ones. I want to see what her average price is because maybe, oh no. Okay, for somebody who's trying to get rid of Lady Lene, she's
No, yeah.
quite a pretty penny. I mean, I haven't seen any that match her price.
No.
Maybe she's trying to give her an only home.
Yeah, she's in her separate kennel right now. So it's like,
But also, I'm sorry. I need you to go back really quick. I'm so sorry. Oh, that's a wind-up doll. Absolutely not. Is that a haunted teapot? No, that's just a teapot. We're on Mercari, so you never know. Like,
haunted teapot. You didn't say no teapots. Just say it.
oh god,
Fucking rocking chair thing.
my mother has over 100 teapots. I don't know if you know that.
I saw the cutest pumpkin teapot the other day, but then I was like, I don't like tea. And then I didn't buy it. But I did consider it.
I thought you said I don't like teeth, and I was like, yeah, I know. You couldn't even pick your sexy tooth out. Okay. Are you ready to meet Melon?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe. Probably not.
I'm gonna set the scene.
Is it like a haunted watermelon?
Oh yeah, what do you think Melon is?
I'm gonna say it's like a watermelon purse with a face or something.
False. Watermelon is a stuffed fucking frog. Like one of those, like, you know, the stuffed animals they have like around Valentine's Day where like it does something cute that says like something sweet or push its little hand. This is one of those, but I don't know what it does or says, but it is holding a little heart in its hand. It says Prince Charming. So clearly this is Prince Charming as a frog. So I hope that it would be a prince that inhabited this frog toy.
I like that it's set up with shells.
Yeah, like there's a whole like setup of like in the photo. So, okay, first, let me tell you what's around him. First, it's some type of cylinder where they've wrapped like twine around it so it looks like a dock post. And then they have like a fleece sand colored blanket to look like sand.
Mm-hmm.
And they've put that dock thing on top. And then they have just like loose shells all around and what looks like a little spell bottle of something, and then bigger shells, and then really faded purple fake flowers around.
Okay.
And there's like fake driftwood on the side as well.
Okay. Who sells this one and tell me their ratings?
This is sold on eBay from Seashell Blessings.
I looked at them the other day and scroll down a little. I almost showed you that one, the like smushed baby doll.
Oh yeah, I'm glad you didn't.
Yeah.
And then didn't even describe to you what Melon looks like. Melon is like a lime-colored frog that inexplicably has a teal cheetah print on top. And then he's got embroidered kisses and a little paw that shows like paw, flipper,
Sure.
frog hand. What is foot? Foot works. In the middle of his little frog foot, there's like a little button, and the other side has him holding a heart that says Prince Charming. He's magnificent. He's got two big eyes on top.
It's not something I would think is haunted.
No. I do think it's cute, but interesting. And the other photo, okay, so like they have these like very staged photos, right? I mean, they're Seashell Blessings, right? It makes sense that they would have that vibe. But then there's this picture where they're like measuring him, and it's just not as calculated.
It looks like a carcass.
So it feels like a threat.
Yeah.
Like if you were like threatening someone and you were like, give me the money or you'll never see him alive, this is the photo you'd send.
Yeah, absolutely.
So maybe Melon is a hostage is what I'm telling you.
I think I followed Seashells Blessings on Instagram when I was looking through these.
Good. We need to know more. So apparently this creature's name was Melon, and they were 17 years old, and they lived in the 1950s when it was, quote, all about cars and hair gel. and that Melon was what they call a Casanova in those days. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Oh. Melon died because he was riding his motorcycle trying to show off, and he hit a patch of gravel. That's awful. So the seller communicates with Melon with dowsing rods, a pendulum, and balloon lights, and they actually like say like, please ask us any questions you have before you buy it, because they don't accept refunds, which I feel like is very reasonable, because you're like, you literally knew what you were getting.
Yeah.
And so I picked Melon because he just looked so lighthearted and not like a haunted vessel of some sort.
Yeah. Yeah, much different.
Yeah. Oh, also Melon's only $28. Can I show you one more and then you can show me your last two?
Yeah.
It was between two, but I figure we're going to do another one of these because I think this is a fun time. Okay. No, I have so many. I had opened so many good tabs yesterday. So this is from seller Sot Nico.
Okay.
And the title of it is Haunted Vessel Doll, Masochism, Succubus, Metaphysical, Supernatural Gratification.
Oh, what's the original title?
Oh, show original title. Haunted Vessel Doll, Masochism, Succubus, Metaphysical, Supernatural Gratification.
Okay. Same thing.
Is that the name of our episode, by the way?
Yeah, it definitely is.
Oh, it does have to be, right? Did you like the way I said it the second time? It just rolled off the tongue.
Yeah, you practiced.
Okay, so let me tell you about this. Oh god, the photos of this are, I mean, they're all just 10 out of 10. I'm not quite sure what she's sitting on. Oh, she's sitting on like an old trunk that has like the key in it.
Okay.
And she has like the curled bangs and like the curl, like brown curled hair with like a porcelain white face and like rosy little cheeks and eyes that are too blue, from what I understand.
You can see what color her eyes are? My gosh.
I can.
This yellow light.
Sorry. Yeah, I know there is a yellow light on it also. And again, very rosy cheeks.
I can't have yellow lights in my house.
Okay, so it depends on the temperature of the room. Upstairs, we have cool colors, so we have the white lights. And in the basement, we have warm colors, so I'm comfortable with the warm lights.
Nope. All daylight.
We have light bulbs that can change, and I'll walk into the room and I'm like, wrong color, and I'll change it. But anywho, back to Haunted Vessel Doll Masochism, Succubus, Metaphysical, Supernatural Gratification.
Yep.
It wasn't as smooth that time. When you click the second photo, it zooms in real intensely.
Oh, I see. Okay. Blue eyes for sure.
Mm-hmm. And it's scary a little bit, honestly. And then the photos are like, it has a very like circular dress. Like I would imagine like if this was a real dress in what it was supposed to look like, it would be like a hoop skirt kind of skirt, right?
Yeah.
But kind of like a little cute doll with brown hair and a white dress. Oh god. And then this last photo, you know when you see guys who don't know how to take a photo and they take it from like a really weird angle and it's way too close? It's that kind of photo, but of this doll. And again, feels vaguely threatening. So let's talk about it. It's a short and sweet description, so I'm just going to read the whole thing. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. This supernatural bond vessel can be whatever your heart desires, appearing in dreams for centuries and is focused on constant gratification. Rosemary will lure you in, feeds off your energy, and will crowd your space. Seducer of men and women, can change shape to match view of an individual's beauty. This allows to easily seduce. Lucid dreams that feel extremely real. I want to write more, but eBay wants this short. Any questions, please message. And then they basically give the disclaimer that everybody has, like, you can't force it to perform.
Oh.
That felt like a very personal description. Do you know what I mean? Like, it felt autobiographical.
Yeah.
And I understand that there's more than one way of having gratification, but this seems like gratification, right? Like, this doll will give you sex dreams, like really good sex dreams.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
And they're still only selling it for $50 or $90. You can bid starting 50.
I can't believe it hasn't sold.
And there's a day left. You could start having some great dreams.
We'll put the link up. So there's a couple that I want to show you, just the fact that they look so ridiculous. Look at this thing.
Oh, it's the open mouth for me.
The eyelashes.
Sandra.
Okay, all right. So Meet haunted doll Sandra.
Sandra.
And it's not Sandra, it's Sandra.
Yeah, it's Sandra.
What do you think?
Is she a Shirley Temple doll?
I don't know.
Like, she looks like she could be a doll of Shirley Temple to me.
Perhaps, yeah. But yeah, the eyelashes. The eyelashes are great.
And the ringlet. Okay, why don't you explain what she looks like?
So she is like, I don't know, would you describe that? Like, is dirty blonde, reddish color hair?
Like a strawberry blonde, maybe?
Yeah, strawberry blonde. With, yeah, Shirley Temple curls, green eyes, giant eyelashes.
I mean, massive.
The mouth.
I think it's supposed to look like it's caroling because of the look.
Yeah.
But it's still bizarre.
It's unsettling. It's wearing, yeah, like, think of like old style carolers. Like the little petticoat thing and scarf, red scarf. It's cute.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a little white dress with like white fluffy trim on the bottom and then like a little cloak that's fluffy trim. Yeah, it's a whole Christmas vibe.
Yeah, like Christmassy. And this is also from Seashell's Blessings.
Oh.
$33. But this one does have a story. It seems like she actually has stories for everything she sells.
Yeah.
And this one's a little sad, but it says, meet Sandra. She was 9 and always wanted to be an ice skater. She took lessons from an early age. She has a brother who came to visit her and may mess with flashlights or electronics, but seems harmless. Her and her siblings all passed away from food poisoning. She believes her parents belonged to a cult and didn't want their children anymore and just to be free.
Oh, God.
Sound like anyone we've been talking about?
Oh, God.
She communicates with dowsing rods, pendulum, and balloon lights. I don't know what balloon lights are. Please ask all questions before purchasing. Interesting.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
There's another one I wanted to show you. Just the pure fact that they're selling this as a haunted doll. It's on eBay. And this one is from Paranormal Collector for $125.
What is this a doll of?
I don't know, and I don't want it.
Can you go through the photos? I need to know. Because this is like a very... Okay, so what we're looking at, it's a realistic face of a child, probably like a tween with freckles and like blonde hair. They're clearly a ginger. They've got like ginger little eyebrows and eyelashes and all the things.
Only eyelashes on one eye, though.
Oh, but yeah, we are missing eyelashes on one eye. Is this a ventriloquist dummy?
It looks like, what's his name? Carrot Top, in a way, to me. Like the hair.
Like when Carrot Top, if Carrot Top was a tween girl.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's got an open mouth, like a whole bunch of curly hair, and then it's wearing a black necklace with some beads on it, and it has like a striped shirt that's red and white, a little cardigan, and some khakis and Converse. And the way that the doll is positioned makes them look like they are in distress.
Yeah, and then one photo is just a black square, but I don't understand the one where it's face down.
So you can see the back.
It looks like it fell from the ceiling.
Yes, I'm saying it looks like it's in distress.
It looks like it's having a good time here, but then like...
Alive. Looks like it's alive there.
I don't know. So this one's Spirit Elliot, and it's sad. It says tormented young boy. What I don't understand, though, is how they say that this was the child's favorite toy. And I don't know how that could be anyone's favorite toy.
Well, what I think is interesting is when they talk about, they're like, they got rid of this doll, but their child was haunting it.
Yeah.
And that's interesting to think that you would get rid of it in that way. Okay. I lied. I do have one more. Are you ready?
Yeah, I am.
How could you be ready? How could you be ready for these? Okay. I'd like you to meet the haunted spiritual vessel, luck, prosperity, metaphysical, supernatural, ritual, psychic.
Great.
Item that's listed by the One Oracle.
The One Oracle.
The One Oracle.
Okay. Oh, God.
Oh, yes. And so what we are looking at, it's a figurine of a little pig. It's a laughing pig with its mouth open, and he's in an inner tube that has Good Day written on it. And he's wearing little denim overalls. You can see his little hooves, and he's holding on to the little tire swing. And it's actually even attached to a rope, so it's like a hanging tchotchke. The paint is worn off of its face a lot, and so it wasn't immediately clear to me with the first photo whether it was laughing or screaming. So it's $75, right now.
Oh, gosh.
You can bid lower. But this is another one where there's like supposed to be a specific purpose. So the spirit that is bound this vessel has prosperity, wealth, luck, and honesty in your best interests and wants to see you succeed and has a gift of creating the environment needed to get the task done.
Okay.
And then it says like, don't ask them about themselves, just like ask what it can do for you. And to me, that sounds like nothing good.
No.
Right? Like nothing good is like, no. Don't talk about me. Tell me more what you want, right? Like, ruh-roh. That should be a red flag. Even though they said they've never had any unpleasant energy. But like, he's just like a little pig. Like a little prosperity pig.
Interesting.
If I was ever going to be considering one that did a thing, it would be this one. But that's definitely a demon in that pig. You know?
I'm not sure how everyone like comes across this. Why would that be a thing that you brought into your home?
How would you know? But I guess, you know what? I guess if you are a psychic or a medium, right? Like, and you're just like walking around living your life, like you would know because it would be like talking to you or whatever, right?
I guess that makes sense. I still don't like it. Well, that about wraps up our section of haunted items for you today. We hope you have an amazing Halloween, get all the candy and have all the fun, be safe. Send us pictures. We want to see costumes and all the fun activities that you do tonight. Also, don't forget, today is the last day you can enter our contest to win our curated spooky basket. So go to Apple Podcasts or to Facebook, leave us a review, screenshot it, and then head to truecreeps.com/contest to enter. And with that, have a fun night.
Thanks for creeping with us. Thanks for listening, and as always, a special thank you to our patrons who support us via Patreon.
Please see the link in our show notes to learn more about how you, yes you, can begin to haunt the dump, guard vortexes, or even become a scorching Sasquatch.
Ooh. Also in our show notes, you can find the link to our website, more information on our sources, our social media handles, and our merch store.
We'd love for you to keep creeping with us. So if you like this episode, please subscribe, rate, review, and share the show with your fellow creeps and or ghosts.
I beg of you. What is foot? Foot. On the middle of his little frog foot. His frog foot.